This is a review of the Naviskauto 12.5-inch screen portable DVD player. This is the machine itself. As you can see, very slim, very portable. To one side it has a USB port, SD memory card reader there, headphone socket, AV out, AV in, power switch and a power supply port. A mains power lead is included, along with a 12 volt power lead, so you can run it from a car, for example, from the lighter socket, or if you're using it in a camper van, boat, caravan or similar, then you can run it from the leisure battery. But if you have no power supply at all, then it will run from the internal battery inside, which gives about 4 hours playing time. It has a remote control unit which is very responsive, powered by 2 AAA batteries which are supplied, and there's also the AV lead which enables you to connect it to a TV, for example, if you want to play it on a larger screen. There's a quick start guide showing how to use it, although really the menus are so intuitive that you're not really likely to need it. We can switch it on using either the onboard controls on the player or using the remote control unit, which must be targeted to this front corner here. So switch it on now, and then it boots up very quickly, as you can see. And we now have the options here of movie, just looking for a disc there, music player, photo playback, playing a DVD disc or CD. We can read files on a memory card, AV in, and that's just a settings menu. So we'll look first at the DVD. Now, a feature I particularly like is this tray where it just pops up and you have full access to the disc. This is so much better than those conventional players that have the slide in out tray, which often jams. It's now loading the disc. Usual copyright notices. And now we can watch a disc play. It's got volume controls here for volume plus. The spec says it goes up to 60 decibels or 85 decibels via headphones. So it gives a good volume, stereo audio obviously, and it's a good sound quality without sounding tinny.
I tend to only go to places that are accessible. Recently come across places which aren't, which are a bit difficult for me. I only wanted to
the picture quality is bright and clear, which I hope we can see on the video.
And couldn't get in. Makes me feel a bit cross, a bit frustrated more than anything.
The remote control is nice and responsive. That's the pause. We can also look at some of the features of playback using the OSD on-screen display button. You can see now that you can got titles, chapters, tracks, all the usual features that you get on any conventional DVD player. You can also have subtitles, change the aspect ratio, various play modes. You can zoom in and out of the picture up to 4 times. And then back to usual. You can use the angle feature if you have a disc which supports angles. Unfortunately this one doesn't. Adjust brightness. So lots of options there to customise it to your preference. In addition to playing DVDs, it will also play files from an SD card. So just pop the card in, and now we'll read from the files. It's now reading the card. Just demonstrate here the music playback. So it will play music files, MP3s, from a card, making it a very versatile media player. You can go to the music, the photos or movie. So we'll look at photos this time. So it will read the photos from the card and you can scroll back and to, or we can look at some of the menus here. We've got the autoplay, so you can have slideshows. They can go fast, general, slow, can zoom in and out, and back to normal. Rotate the photos, and also apply effects if you wish, so that you can have a slideshow with transitions. Unfortunately, diagonal is spelt wrong, but you get the general idea. And wipes, photo info, thumbnails, and back to the original menu. We'll now have a look at playing a movie direct from the camera memory card. Now these can actually be selected via the Files menu when you scroll down the files on screen, or by pressing the Movie option. Video files will be found automatically from the memory card. Increase the volume, and via the remote, and down again. We can pause images, replay again. All very responsive, and all the normal controls you would expect. And again we have the playback controls and options, just as we do with the DVD. Those are accessed via the OSD button for on-screen display. Slow motion 2. And back to normal speed. The other feature is it has this swivelling screen, which you can adjust the angle. So if you're watching it outdoors in bright sun, for example, and the sun's in your eyes or catching on the screen, just twist it around slightly and get the best viewing angle. Also, being an IPS screen, even when it's set at an angle, you can see it very clearly anyway. So very easy to view, bright, clear images, and a good volume as well, and stereo speakers giving a good audio experience. So very, very pleased with this. This has to be one of the best features, with the easy access to the DVD, no chance of it jamming, and really impressed, and would very highly recommend this as a nice, portable, easy to carry and lightweight DVD player, where you really can't go wrong. Very good purchase.